You are free to demask.
I'd like to keep it on. Hi everyone, my name is Dexter Mayfield. I am a dancer, model, actor, choreographer. Just somebody who likes to have a little fun every now and then. I grew up in Dallas, Texas, born and raised my entire life. Grew up there, went to high school there, went to college 40 minutes away from there. And growing up, I was so grateful and so honored to have a family that just loved us so authentically. I wasn't out or anything like that, but my family is a very faith-based family. We are members of the United Methodist Church, and that's what I grew up in. So it was a more inviting, a more community-focused, family-focused, including everyone. I know the relationship between Christianity sometimes and the LGBTQ community can be strained, has been strained, and it's a lot of trauma that goes there, but fortunately for me, that wasn't my experience. Even though I wasn't out, it was just always such a welcome and inviting place. And when I actually did come out to a number of my friends and family later on in life, it was actually pretty amazing, and it was awesome to know that that didn't matter to them. So growing up in Dallas, Texas, it was amazing. I did lose my mother. My mom passed away when I was around the age of 14 due to complications from lupus. But that experience also taught me so much when it comes to caring for others and being able to really cherish those who are in your life now. So anytime I go back home, it's like I never left. Fortunately for me and home were good. I legit moved to LA with just a dream and my tax refund check and hope for the best. And I will say I definitely needed a lot more than that before I moved out here. But again, everything taught me a lot, and it's brought me to this point where I'm at in my career, and just so fortunate to at least pave the way for people who don't look like you're supposed to be a dancer or don't look like you're supposed to be a model. And I'm just so grateful to have gone through those hard times to make sure that others don't have to do that from this point moving forward. Marco was the very first fashion show I ever walked. It was the very first time I was brought into the space of fashion, whether it's photo shoots or anything like that. And it literally opened the door to something that I didn't even think was an option. I've never seen a fat black male walk down a runway, especially a fat queer black male walk down a runway. So it was just one of those experiences where I didn't know what could possibly happen from it. I didn't know that people needed to see that. I didn't know that people needed that representation. And literally after the second I got backstage after my walk, something lit a fire in me, and I was like, yeah, this is the space I need to be a part of and occupy, and just make sure that people understand that big boys love fashion too, and we can be a part of the world as well. Marco and I met, I wanna say, most likely West Hollywood, not even most likely, it's definitely West Hollywood. Night out, probably dancing my ass off at Abbey or any of the other WeHo establishments at the time, and we just vibed and just had a good time and made me feel welcome into the Marco family, and just, yeah, I think that's about it. Walking in one of Marco's shows is honestly one of the most exhilarating, most energized, just absolutely authentic experiences. Walking for Marco, you get to actually live your actual best life, and I just thank him every day that I get to do it. For me, my favorite Marco number is Under This Jacket. It's I finally got to tap into my Dom S&M type of vibe, and I didn't know I had it until I wore it, and yeah, this is definitely my favorite piece for sure. The first time I got to walk for Marco, it was in 2015. It was the first time that he featured a plus-size male on the runway, and that's for almost any fashion week, whether it's LA, New York, Milan, all the fashion week, Paris, every single one of them. And so I felt a little bit of pressure once I let that information set in. Also, just being a part of such a major moment for the queer community and such a rewarding experience to be a part of. But I got to walk in the show in 2015. Right before I actually walked out, Ray Latrey was patting me down because I was sweating bullets, about to sweat out my hot press that I just did for my hair, and just a lot of nerves were going. But right before I walked on the runway, Marco just honed in on me and focused in on me. He was like, Dexter, all I need you to do is be yourself. That's why I wanted you in the show. That's why you are here. Ignore everything that's going on the outside. Just fuck it and do you. And that's what happened. I kind of blanked out once I went on the runway, but apparently it went really well, and millions and millions of people got to see it, which I was not expecting. And here we are today. So now, apparently, we're going to get into my dirty laundry.
In case you need help.
Oh. This piece of dirty laundry as my biggest turnoff, dudes with no follow through. Like, please don't talk in my ear that good nonsense. Build me up. I'm super gullible. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, if you like it, just make it plain and just do it. But like, don't talk me up and then when it's time to do what we need to do, nothing. You know, whenever you're talking to someone in general, you build a rapport, you flirt, you do what you do, you communicate how you communicate. There's an understanding that I like you, you like me, or at least I thought that. And then when we're hanging out, we're vibing, everything's good. Then it's like, oh, what are we gonna do after? Oh, I'm just super tired and I think I'm just gonna go home. And you do that multiple times in the same weekend. Wasting all my time. If you like it, just come get it, period. Next piece of dirty laundry. Best advice you could give someone, just be yourself. Just be yourself, be authentic, just be open to new things, but just do it all in the space of living your truth and what is true to you and communicating that truth and communicating who you are, whether it comes to your career, whether it comes to relationships, just again, make it plain. Let everybody know what's goody at the very beginning, and then you're good to go. Next piece of dirty laundry. What do you wish you could tell your younger self? Breathe, relax. You can do you and be happy and not worry about what anyone else thinks of you. Make decisions for yourself. Make decisions to make you happy. Just breathe, relax, and just be yourself. That's a continuing line throughout. Biggest inspiration. My mom, Dexter Mayfield, is my biggest inspiration. I'm just so grateful of the time that I had with her, and she taught me so much in what seems like a short amount of time, but I literally use it with me every day. But yeah, my mom is she's what inspires me the most. If you were president, what law would you pass? If you're a racist, you're going to jail. End of conversation. Actions of this recent time proves that. If you're a racist, you're going to jail. Hard stop.
Thank you.
I'm over it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm over it. What is your biggest regret? Shot, please. Next piece of dirty laundry. This is such a smart idea. I really do like it. Have you ever cheated on someone? Two-part question. No, I have not. And I haven't because I've never been in a relationship. Yes, I've, done what needs to be done, but I have not been in a relationship. So I haven't had anybody to cheat on. So answers that question.
If there's anyone that's interested, you can find Dexter
at Dexrated. Don't play no game. This is actual dirty laundry. Who have you loved that didn't love you back? What? Give me the shot. Girl. Okay, because this is like 3 back-to-back. So okay, coming in the game strong. Got it. How did you lose your virginity? So okay, which virginity?
What?
Well, because okay. Are we talking about top virginity, bottom virginity? Like which one? Both of them are very uneventful to be honest. Back in the day, there were these like chat rooms on AOL.
Don't even get me started with those chat rooms.
And I'm just gonna leave it there. Found one who was very into it, had follow through. I feel like it was like middle of the night, 3 a.m., some ungodly hour, obviously. I went to his place, super nervous, super whatever, but he was very instructive, very whatever. He was on top. He decided to take me for a little ride, and that was great. What are your top 3 turn-ons? 1, I love a combo of butt and thighs. Take with that what you will. Kissing, excellent kisser. I'm a very intimate, passionate person. I love kissing. A big dick bottom is really hot. Yes, a big dick bottom is absolutely beautiful. And a big dick bottom reverse is even better. So now that I've spilt my dirty laundry and you guys know absolutely everything about me, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos. And if you want to get your own pair of Marco Marco underwear, click the link in the description below. Bye!